Here with Kayla Miracle, Bout at the Ballpark. All excited. I think, is this your first time getting to see the venue here?
It is.
Yeah. First of all, I mean, can't see it here on video, but what do you think? I mean, it's a pretty awesome spot.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
Definitely have not wrestled in a venue like this before. So.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, what is like the coolest venue before this that you've wrestled in, off the top of your head?
I mean, I've wrestled in like New York. It was like Times Square, like an exhibition match thing. It was like 100 days to the Olympics in 2016.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool, but other than that, I mean, pretty normal arenas.
Well, just the event, I mean, as a whole, I mean, what's it mean to you to be able to be as part of such a big event? Obviously, you've been a part of some pretty big events, but this is just such a unique, so I mean, what is it like for you to be able to wrestle here?
I mean, you have the Iowa-Oklahoma State match, which, I mean, I trained at Iowa, so I know the guys, the coaches, and big fan of them and what they do, so it's going to be cool to watch and cheer them on. So there's like a lot of history within that, but then you have the men's and women's freestyle team, and then you have a Greco match, so it's just like some of the toughest people on the planet are coming together, you know, just hanging out in a baseball field. Like, and then we had Mongolia dropped out last minute, and I mean, same thing happened with the men, like the Iran issue, so I mean, thankfully we had Canadians around, and they're all for it, so getting to wrestle some tough competitors, and I'm excited for that. I mean, just another chance to get back out there. It's my first time competing since Oslo, so it'll be fun.
I was going to ask you, what does training look like since Oslo? I mean, obviously, I know it's probably a little bit different, but what does it really look like for you leading into this event?
So for me, I took 3 months off, so pretty lazy, couch potato, whatever, hanging out. Just cross training, like rock climbing, stuff like that, hanging out. But then once I got back to Arizona, kind of hit things hard, you know, on the mat like normal. A lot of it was like that endurance base, so maybe longer goes, things like that, because I had to build that back up, and then back in the weight room, you know, trying to bring back the strength and endurance and the power and all that. So it's been coming along, and I think we're not at 100%, but we're getting there and getting better every day, and so this is a good stop, and then we have another match in March, and then hit Pan Ams and then Final X. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, just looking ahead. I mean, it's going to be a busy time. Starting now, really, I guess, busy time. So what are you most looking forward to, just getting back on the mat and competing again?
I mean, honestly, just kind of seeing everybody. You know, it's kind of hard because a lot of our best friends live across the country, across the world, wherever, so when we get to do these competitions, we get to see our favorite people, and so just the community. And I was just talking, like, Jordan's kids are running around, like we have 2 over here, they've got 1, there's 1 over here, and I was like, it's so cool that this community is so like tight-knit that they can trust, like, you know, Joey's over here holding one of the kids, and like that's awesome. It's just like such a tight-knit community, so being around the people and talking and hanging out, that's definitely my favorite part.
Kayla Miracle, Bout at the Ballpark, looking forward to it. Thanks so much.
Thanks.